Welcome to the MedCom Care Management Wellness webinar. This webinar is titled the Grade 8 Series, 4 to Make and 4 to Take, Snack Edition. My name is Caitlin Keating. I'm a registered dietitian, health coach, and wellness coordinator with MedCom Care Management. Please be sure to take the survey following this webinar to ensure that you receive the credit for watching the webinar. Also be sure to watch the webinar in its entirety to receive the password to access the survey. In this webinar, I'm going to do a brief introduction regarding snacks. I'm going to go through some healthy concepts regarding snacking. I'm going to discuss 4 recipes that you can make, as well as 4 items that you can take for snacks. So you may have heard the discussion regarding 3 square meals, and then the new research that is out that is doting on 6 small meals throughout the day. There are several studies that have found that healthy snacking, and note the word healthy snacking, has contributed to incidences such as decreased body fat for those individuals who consume snacks throughout the day, less likelihood to be overweight, improvement of diet quality, as well as less daily fatigue. This research uses the comparison of those individuals who are consuming those 6 small meals with those healthy snacks in between compared to those individuals who are restricting their intake to 1 to 2 meals per day. So while there are some variables in this study, some of the reasons for these findings include the fact that individuals who consume snacks on a daily basis are actually binging less on other meals because of the increased satiety they are experiencing with the snacks. So even when they look at it, the total calories that are consumed throughout the day are actually less when they are consuming snacks as opposed to individuals who consume those 1 or 2 really large meals. People who are consuming snacks are also experiencing less hunger, and they're avoiding the gastric discomfort as well as the lethargic mood that may set in when individuals eat infrequent larger meals. And then those individuals who are consuming snacks are having more of an opportunity to meet the dietary recommendations. These recommendations are specifically being met within the grain, fruit, as well as vegetable category. So we talk about the healthy benefits regarding snacking, but let's get in more detail of smart snacking tips and how much to actually snack. So when you are trying to incorporate healthy snacks throughout the day, what you really want to aim for is around that 150 to 250 calorie limit. You want to also look for 3 grams of fiber in your snacks, so that way that fiber can equal to that fullness. And then you want to get around 6 to 15 grams of protein. The recommended snacks that I provide are actually going to be around 10 grams of protein, so within that middle range, but you really want to average within there. And then whenever you're looking for a snack, you want to be sure that the snack you're consuming has very little added sugar. What I mean by that is fruit and vegetables actually have naturally occurring sugar, and that's okay. We really want to limit the amount of added, refined, and processed sugar that we are incorporating. So when we talk about what you should be eating or how much you should be snacking, let's really talk about how to actually snack. Some tips on how to be smart when you are snacking. Oftentimes we find that individuals who do overeat or don't incorporate those healthy snacks but actually eat more calories is because they're actually not incorporating some of these 3 factors that we find are really successful snacking. So some of the things we really try to encourage is that you focus on not snacking mindlessly. You do this by treating each snack as a mini meal and actually taking out a plate and maybe taking a break from work and remembering that snacks are calories too, so you do want to count them when you are reflecting on your daily eating habits. Another thing that you want to do is really make sure to eat foods that will provide satisfaction. If you enjoy chocolate, try to incorporate it as a planned snack throughout the day. And then be sure to get other types of fruits or vegetables or something like that so you can get some vitamins, minerals, as well as fiber throughout your day, but incorporating that one small treat to really provide that satisfaction. And then whenever you're snacking, try to slow down. Like I had said, to be really mindful of what you're snacking and what you're eating, take a quick break. Take out a small plate and just really incorporate that thought mindset that you're actually just going to slow down, take a break, and really enjoy what you're consuming. This will help you to kind of monitor your snacks and to be sure that you don't overeat them. So like I mentioned, we talk about how individuals may over snack. And some of the three main reasons why they do that includes the fact that individuals may be fatigued, they may just need a break throughout the day, and then oftentimes we just snack out of habit and when we're not actually hungry. So some of the possible solutions for these barriers include the fact that research actually shows that people who don't get enough sleep are more likely to eat excessive snacks than people who got more sleep. This is because when you're not getting enough sleep, it actually alters the hormones in your body that regulate that hunger and that satiety. So while adequate sleep will not only help you to be more productive as a worker, it will also aid in better food decision making and better food metabolizing. A number of studies also link fatigue to dehydration. So oftentimes when individuals are tired, they may think that they're hungry when in all actuality they're just dehydrated. So be sure that if you are tired, instead of going and grab that quick snack, try to drink a glass of water and see if maybe that does the trick. Some individuals may eat out of boredom, or they even may eat due to stress. So the suggestion we say for here is just take a break. There's actually a study that shows that individuals who go on a 15-minute walk as opposed to eating a snack are actually cutting their chocolate consumption, and they use chocolate just in particular in this study. They're actually cutting that chocolate consumption in half compared to those individuals who consumed that chocolate and didn't take that walk. So what they did was they gave each individual amount of chocolate, and those individuals who took that walk actually ate less of the chocolate than those who didn't. So again, take a break. Instead of eating out of boredom or eating out of stress, try to take that 15-minute walk, maybe outside or even just around your workplace, and see if that helps. Another reason individuals may oversnack is simply out of habit. Oftentimes we're tempted to snack if we follow a routine and a regimen and do the same thing at the same time each day. So for example, when you come home, the first thing you want to do is just sit down and relax. So someone may sit down, flip on the TV, and then all of a sudden have a desire or an urge to grab that bag of chips and start munching away. This is because oftentimes what we do is that repetition, and we are simply snacking because we're eating out of habit. So tweak your environment just a little bit. Now I'm not saying when you come home you can't just sit down and relax, but maybe instead of sitting on the couch, you can sit at the table and watch your TV. Or maybe you can kind of take a little walk before you actually sit down. Things like that, tweaking your environment simply like that, may also aid in the amount of snacks that you eat. So we've gone through all the snacking tips. Let's actually go through some of the snacks that you can make. These are quick and easy and convenient, and will also provide a good bit of nutrition for you. So one of the first snacks that I suggest is called Bagel with the Works. What it is half a whole grain bagel. Now let me be precise here. It's actually one of those bagel thins. So one of the things I encourage is to be sure to look for the 100% whole wheat bagel thins. An example of this is the brand Thomas. I also added on top of this 2 tablespoons of low-fat cream cheese, a tablespoon of honey, and then a 1/3 cup of strawberries. As you can see, this will provide you a minimal amount of calories while offering some protein and even providing some calcium and vitamin A. It's also a very large source of vitamin C and does give some iron as well. Another snack that you can easily make and that can easily be put in your bag or your purse to take to work would be some homemade trail mix. Now the reason I say make your trail mix is because you can actually then pick the ingredients and have a little more control of what goes in there. Store-bought trail mix can kind of be tricky, so you want to actually be able to pick what you have in there. In this particular one, I opted for dark chocolate chips to give some of that antioxidants as well as some of that sweets. I also included some dried fruit, including cherries, raisins, and apples. And then I wanted to be sure to incorporate the protein in there, so unsalted sunflower seeds, almonds, as well as unsalted soy nuts. So again, you can see the serving size does provide the calories within that range we discussed. While it does provide some fats, you can see that the saturated fat is fairly low, so it does provide that healthy fat that we do want to incorporate throughout the day. It offers some fiber as well as some protein, and then does also incorporate some iron and calcium. Another example would be to cut up some fresh vegetables and then make a small dip for this. The dip that I included actually incorporates non-fat Greek yogurt, and this serves as the base of the dip. The reason I chose the Greek yogurt is simply because it provides that added protein, and it also provides those live active cultures that aid in digestion. So what I did was just incorporate some herbs in here. And what you can also do is get one of those small ranch packets and do that as well. The reason I didn't opt for the ranch packet is because I really wanted to make sure that this was lower in sodium. So if you're really looking at that and really want to try to incorporate that, then use this veggie dip you see here. But that is another option. Again, you can see the protein that is high, and then it also provides a good bit of calcium as well as vitamin C. One of the last recipes that I suggest to make is actually called ants on a log. This is also a great kid-friendly snack as well. And you simply take celery, peanut butter, raisins, and layer it all together. One of the great things about this snack is that you can actually make them ahead of time, place them in the fridge so that way you may have them for the week. Again, it's a great source of protein, and it's really easy and convenient to grab on the go. So let's go through some items that you can take. I actually incorporated some of the brand names so that you can know specifically what items you can really look for. One of the first things I suggested is this Luna bar, the toasted nuts and cranberry bar flavor. The reason I picked this again is because it's really high in protein, and the majority of the sugar in here is the natural sugars that you're seeing from the cranberries. It also incorporates a good bit of fiber so that you're feeling full throughout the day. Another suggestion would be the kettle baked lightly salted potato chips, and then the little single hummus packs. Again, it encourages those healthy fats, and then we also see that high fiber. Another great option would be a reduced fat cheese stick, and then a piece of fruit. This will provide a third of the fat and a third of the calories compared to the regular cheese sticks. And then that fruit will just kind of aid in providing those vitamins and minerals that you need as well. So again, with this particular pairing, you're looking at high protein, high calcium, as well as vitamin C, and then you're also getting a good bit of fiber from the fruit. Now I wanted to incorporate one of the grab-and-go protein drinks because again, this is something you can pack and store, and it's something that a lot of individuals are interested in looking at. One of the protein drinks that I really picked was this new protein drink called Iconic. One of the great things about this is that it's high in protein, but it also has some of the natural sugars. So you're not looking at artificial sugars. This protein drink actually incorporates some natural sugars. And then it's shelf stable. So again, this would be a great option for snack or even a breakfast and incorporating a small piece of fruit with it. Another thing I really wanted to provide was some healthy 100-calorie snack packs. You may have seen the 100-calorie snack packs in the grocery, so what I did was just kind of take that theory and place it here for some snack packs that you can make. So here are some suggestions for those quick 100 calories. You can see the baby carrots and the natural peanut butter will provide that. A rice cake with some almond butter, some celery sticks, and maybe some hummus. Previously I mentioned the ants on a log treat with the peanut butter. You can also incorporate the hummus here. Almonds are a great snack to use. And then 3 cups of air-popped popcorn actually is only 100 calories. So again, just to kind of use this as a comparison, I wanted to give you an idea of the great 100-calorie snack packs and how much food you can actually consume, as opposed to portion controlling the 100 calories that you may get from these other foods. Now this isn't to say you can never eat the Oreo cookie or the animal crackers or any of these on here ever again, but I just wanted to give you an understanding of what exactly that looks like when you're actually comparing the 100 calories to some of the previous snacks, healthier snacks, as opposed to these. So 1 Oreo cookie is actually almost the equivalent of 100 calories. 2 Chips Ahoy cookies, 6 vanilla wafers is almost the equivalent to 100 calories. 3 peanut butter crackers equals 100 calories. Those are the prepackaged peanut butter crackers that you're looking at. And then 9 animal crackers is also equivalent to 100 calories. So that concludes our webinar for today. please be sure to get online and answer the survey so that you can get the points associated with this survey.